Slice of Warptorio Life Warp Zone 34. This one could be a bit of a mess. We've just got here. It's already kind of going dark. The mission also warned us that it was going kind of dark, and this place seems dangerous. And I can also see from the map view, there's a worm here, which is super close for normal starting areas, so that's not normal. So we could be in for a bit of a fun one. A bit of a handcrafting queue, which is a bit of a mess. More bots. We've got a lot more bots. Set up the harvester platforms, and for reasons, is this enough bullets? I don't think there's enough bullets. Even without this being some allegedly dangerous place, I think the new plan... Do I want all the steel? I kind of don't want all the steel. All the steel could just go over here. Yeah, sure. Yeah, the new plan is going to be... Yeah, it's already getting dark. This is pretty interesting. The new plan is going to be just drive off and find somewhere to put the harvesters immediately. Because I think with the new harvester wing setup, that's kind of... What is up here? Does this connect to anything? Are there any bases on this? No. Good. With the new harvester wing setup, I think we just... Oh, there's a base over there, which is going to absorb a lot of pollution. We won't push that. Yeah, the new harvester wing setup, we kind of want to get some harvesters down sooner rather than later, and also further away. And all of these nests are pretty large. And also that iron is in an interesting spot. Yeah, we can just run it here, it's fine. Give me these back. Micro properly. It'll go better if I micro properly as opposed to if things don't go well. Yeah, that was fine. Yeah, for various reasons of harvesters we'll talk about when we get there. There's bases in all these directions. I kind of wanted all these to go. I do want iron. I did want to drop a harvester wing on the iron, but for reasons relating to all these cliffs and trees, I would rather not do it here, but I don't think I necessarily mind. I think we go look for another iron patch that doesn't necessarily have all these cliffs in the way, which is also the reason why I'm handcrafting all these cliff explosives at the moment. That is why that's happening. But I think we go looking for... Yeah, do push out these closer bases, go around to the other side of that little forest for... Yeah, bases everywhere. Okay, so this is a kind of Deathworld thing, isn't it? It's fine, we know what to do with Deathworlds. One grenade, bunch of turrets with bullets, and we're pretty fine. We've also got bots repairing everything, so that's nice. I did not really mean to use the cliff explosives there. Okay, so let's continue up and around. I mean, there's also oil. I don't really need oil. We're getting attacked from other directions as well. We do want these starter patch things eventually. But yeah, we've got to find a nice iron patch to put down a harvester platform and connect it to the harvester wing that is underground. But I don't think, like, reflecting on this more, I don't think it's... I think calling it a platform and a wing as if it's some kind of building is one of the pleasant lies we tell ourselves. I think it's more likely that the harvester wing is an appendage like a bird or a fish or a lizard or something like that. And the platform is more like a mouth. Because... that's kind of how this warp stuff usually works. It's usually creepy and weird. Yeah, I suspect the harvester is really like some kind of... But actually kind of similar to the sandworms in Dune, except instead of tunneling between... Yeah, through sand. I think we can leave that base. It is on the other side of a forest. It's pretty far away. Is that a really close base up there? Does this one... I think that one also stays. No iron. Scan the rest of this area. Yeah, there's not going to be... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, instead of burrowing through sand and appearing underneath the spice to consume the spice, I think the harvesters are more like they... tunneling... Yeah, chewing through the boundaries between universes and... appearing from underneath reality to consume the tasty ore. So... you get these guys as well. Just put some bullets in here. It's fine. Everyone's getting shot. Didn't even lose any bots. That's nice. Is that, I mean, let's go look over here as well. Maybe this one is close enough to push because it's kind of right across the water and there's no trees or anything in the way. But yeah, the harvesters as like an entity, or is the harvester its own entity? Maybe this entire thing is like a Portuguese man of war of different entities that all kind of combine into this single platform, boiler floor, harvester floor, like amalgamation of different things. Yeah, we're not going to bother pushing any of these bases. They're all too far away, and I mean, even if we, I mean, yeah, okay, so the point is, even if we drop a harvester out here, is this what we want? This might be what we want. Those guys are kind of close. It's going to, yeah, we're going to have to, actually, maybe let's leave those, maybe? Yeah, tech is ticking along. It's kind of fine. I did a bunch of module tech. We got the rocket fuel because it's kind of there. We need to start working towards purple science because there's like a lot of platform extensions go through purple science, which is nice. The Coverix, which is going to be a good way of guaranteeing nuclear power. Hey, nuclear power. I did want that. We're not set up for it at all. We're not even mining uranium yet. We haven't even found uranium. But yeah, the next grade of platform extensions also will go through purple science. So purple science probably the next plan. Do I need to take out any of these bases? Maybe this one. Bases here. Yeah, let's take out this base. And then we will extend the tendrils of the harvester into this universe and attach it to this world like some kind of leech or like weird lamprey eel thing. So yeah, so I'm going to need to get some of these trees out of the way. This is kind of the new version of the harvester that I've put together. Are these guys going to be in the way as well? Quite possibly. We'll see. Left harvester platform. Yeah, left harvester platform can go here. So this tree also needs to go. Left harvester platform can go, yeah, like there. And so this is a slightly different setup to what we were looking at, but it's mostly the same concept. Like there's all these belts that are bringing stuff in. This kind of interchange like started over here, and I moved it closer to this interface. These guys are not doing anything. These guys are running at me. And yeah, having exposed flamethrowers like this, not a great idea. Hey, we've also got... Oh, yeah, I need to turn off my bots for this important. Hey, we've got 150 construction robots in this network. What's that for? Well, I have a blueprint over here of the left harvest maw, which is the mouth of the beast opening up. And yeah, this is not too close. These guys might aggro, but all of the stuff should go in place. And so we can just drop this down, and this blueprint doesn't have a lot of the stuff on the platform, but it does have all the flamethrower turrets and the radars and the roboports to orient basically where the blueprint goes. It doesn't rotate because this platform doesn't rotate. I think I can flip it to put the right harvest maw down, but I haven't done the rest of it. And yeah, this is why there's 150 bots in this roboport, because we need to be able to drop down, not that button, this button. How many walls does this thing have? 800 walls? 800 walls, 60 miners. A lot of the, it's like some of the pipes are already on the platform and they don't get implemented, but a lot of these ones over here all have to be added by the bots. So we gave it a lot of bots, so that would go quickly. There's also roboports in a couple of different places to hopefully reduce travel distance. I was kind of hoping that all of these, what am I stuck on? All of these chests would end up with some wall left in them. There's a chest, yeah, there's a chest over here, there's a chest in here, which doesn't have wall, and a chest over here which did get a lot of wall. And the reason for that is I kind of want all three of these chests to be valid targets for bots to put wall when they're unpacking things, because that means that the travel distances will be kind of smaller rather than all going to this one central thing. And yeah, These storage shits are not filtered, and then we have filter inserters that are taking any ore that ends up in here and putting it back on the belt. This buffer is now larger, and so this thing not having an input filter kind of even more important. And yeah, rather than, like, I figured out once I was going to have flamethrower turrets, you know, decided I wanted flamethrower turrets, and then realized I wanted some walls outside that, and by the time I was doing this with bots anyway and having a blueprint to drop all these walls down, I may as well not even bother putting the miners on the platform, but just have this blueprint which extends everything. And yeah, and then there's gaps between these walls because larger biters like this, maybe not on this world, because this is a dangerous world, allegedly, but larger biters will chomp through multiple layers of wall at a time if they're all adjacent, whereas this hopefully means that the biters like breach one wall and then start on the next rather than hitting all of them. And like small circumstantial things I've noted suggest that even medium snappers will do the bite over walls thing that big biters will do. So yeah. So you might say, you know, what is this mouth? You know, we've got a harvester. It's attached to this world. Does it harvest souls or flesh? Because souls or flesh are usually the harvesting options. And the answer is this is a peaceful mining outpost. And you might say, haven't you like significantly over-engineered the violence aspect of this allegedly peaceful outpost? To which I would say, thank you for noticing. Yes, I have. So we can just jump back through there. Oh yeah, and then there's a tank underneath. Actually, this is not super full. Let's demonstrate the rest of that as... Oh, we can't because I didn't get the teleporter. Cool. Yeah, there's no light oil pipe back through here. We're just dropping the teleporter in the same place in the world. Actually, let's check how much coal we have. Lots of coal. Yeah, we're just checking how much... Not there, here. I will need the teleporter. Yeah, we're just putting the teleporter in the real world next to the other thing, and having this set up, and now this cracking also goes in here, so that's nice. And yeah, that is how we are moving light oil from here over to places that need it, which is quite a long way away. And also, like, patches further away should be bigger, the richness should be better, and that's just going to go and do a bunch of stuff for ages. The things I did want... Like, how are we doing? We do need a bit of coal through here. I'm pretty sure that... Okay, let's just drive backwards and forwards with a car a bit. There are just... Yeah, I want to connect up some more resource gathering, because I suspect that... Yeah, these guys are just running on buffers now, so we should pour some more materials of basically every kind in through there. The other thing I wanted to do was... yeah, I guess we... Because the patches and stuff are over here. I did also want more iron in here, even though there's no smelting here yet. I want to get... Because the other option was, hey, maybe I should just do some patch steel like here or something, but I think rather than that, because I've got to lean into a purple science plan anyway, we're going to put some steel smelting down here. Can I... No, it's not on the map. Okay, fine. Because we've got over this side also a build we haven't actually used yet, because we haven't had patches over this side, but that much of this thing here is going to be a steel build. And if we flip that around and put it, say, I don't know, where do I want to be? I think I want to be building it over here, because this is like, I've got a capacity to have stone over here as well. Let's have the inputs that way up, and let's just like have... That's going to be more than a belt. It's going to be more than half a belt, isn't it? Why am I taking damage and not shooting back? Okay. So I think the answer there must be I killed everything, and the taking damage warnings are longer, yeah, last longer than the I'm shooting warnings. Okay, I don't actually need to do this now. What I like, this is the thing we're going to lead into, but most of all, bots need to get in here, and yeah, we need to... Actually, that was unnecessarily predictive, wasn't it? Because bots transitioning a layer with me will just go with me. So we want some copper. I don't actually need that much copper. Okay, because I don't need that much copper, we're not even going to put it there. We're going to have this kind of more defensive setup. Because this is a dark and dangerous place. Allegedly. And then we do want a lot of iron. Yeah, and my exit timings are going to be weird and all over the place as well, because who knows when... Do we need more turrets here? Probably. Should I actually put walls around these? Maybe. Should I be less careless in a dark and dangerous world? Yeah! Am I going to be? Unlikely. So all of that's running. So we've got some iron. Yeah, this iron wanted to be... I think we actually run half this iron through here and half of this iron. Really? Out of belt? Why am I out of belt? Okay. Oh wait, I wanted teleporter stuff as well. And so I reckon we just drop the teleporter over here because we're going to come back to... That's not a thing I realized could happen, but sure. Yeah, we want teleporter stuff as well. So I think we actually get some more turrets as well. Come back here because that's the fastest way to do that. I've got belt hay. I did need inserters as well. Do I have enough mining drills? Do I not have enough mining drills? Wow. Am I really collecting that much stuff that I'm lacking for having mining drills? That's pretty exciting. Yeah, just make a bunch more of those, whatever. Let's also make some more gun turrets because I was not sure how many gun turrets we would have. Yeah, grab the rest of these, and 27 gun turrets, that's like a number that I'm okay with, is fine. That's not going to fit there, oh well. You guys can have... Let's not hit the thing again before we just give away the rest of that copper that we need. Okay, let's go back and set up the rest of this mining stuff that we wanted. We wanted actually quite a bit of coal. So we're going to get quite a bit of coal. We wanted a decent amount of this for... This one here is where it goes in? Yeah. Maybe we should put some gun turrets around here. Because we got 9 of them. That's maybe... Okay, so you, for a starter, you're not going to be here. So that's how that works. We didn't even take damage. It's fine. Things we're just kind of used to now. I'm making more turrets as well. Maybe I should... These guys probably don't need walls because, yeah, they're always just coming through the trees and not being very good at coming through the trees. I should probably give these guys more bullets, though. And why? Oh, because that's not working. You've got power. What did I mess up there? Do I not have... I don't have enough undergrounds. Cool. Cool. Okay. Yeah, normal things. Forgetting that I don't have all the stuff I need to build. That's fine. Undergrounds. Have some belt. Have quite a lot of... You know what? You just do that. And then you guys can also be making bullets, which is fine. I'll have all these bullets. 14 more undergrounds. You need one of these. Okay, let's presume that we've kind of got all the things we need, and come out here and do the rest of this build. Because, yeah, we want some coal to go through the teleporter, because that's where we get coal for plastic. I think we had enough coal downstairs to not really worry about it, in the boiler room for a bit at least anyway, maybe later. Do I drop walls around? Yeah, defense. We did some defense. Hey. This is, yeah, that all is kind of belt blocked because that was kind of bad. Then I actually wanted... Am I out of... Being out of mining drills is weird. But sure, whatever. Okay, let's get this, like, in here somehow. I think we want... Yeah, one of those is going in there, which is fine. The other, I do want this going in both directions, but this... Like this belt here, we're going to do this, again, this kind of thing where all of this stuff can just go in any of these places. And we're going to buffer that later and not really worry about it. But some of this, because this is not at all a disaster that I won't regret later, is it? Oh, this is more iron. Yeah, so more iron can also go in... Is that my... Oh, yeah, because I gave all the belt to... I gave all the belt to the underground maker. Yeah, cool. Okay, so going back to the mall for a third time, I think I should probably check on these other outposts. Like the... like kind of the turret mall outposts as well. Because I did want stone over here as well. Where is stone? Stone is in a silly inconvenient place. Okay, maybe we just don't get any stone to there. It's fine. Yeah, we wanted all of this stuff, which should be like a fun mix of things. Probably less than 2 belts of stuff. Probably is less than 2 belts of stuff. Oh well, never mind. I could do like a compressor or something, but I think instead we're just going to have that pile in here, and then this pile in here, and then this pile in here. And yeah, this is what I was wondering about with this allegedly dangerous place, is do I need more guns around, and do the guns need more bullets, and should I also visit, like, well, how many bullets you guys got? Yes, some of you had like 5 or something. That's not really a number of bullets that I endorse. I endorse much larger numbers of bullets. And yeah, I think this is going to be a similar thing over here. We're just going to add some more of these. We're going to add some more of these guys. I think I have enough bullet upgrades. Actually, let's get the car out of the way and then just see what happens when these wings swing in. And yeah, even... okay, so these are all still smalls, aren't they? There's not even any mediums in here yet. I'm pretty happy with the bullet damage I have, that the main failure mode is going to be running out of ammunition. So, yeah, even with these big clouds of stuff is probably fine. So let's, you know, add more guns, because that's also a way of just caching ammunition here. We'll give these guys 50 bullets each. Some of these guys are kind of low, so let's just redo that as well. Sure. Defense. I think one of the things I was toying with is somewhere in the middle of this thing, there's a roboport. Yeah, I can put roboports on the platform that will give me build coverage over a decent area to be able to drop walls around this in the same way that I'm currently dropping walls around the harvester platform. So that might also be a thing we do later. And then this should just be all... this is all running, which is nice. These guys actually need more miners, which is exciting. Okay, let's go and put that steel build in. Platform is getting stuff, which is fine. I did want to use the platform to take more oil elsewhere, but that's also okay. And I kind of want a buffer here as well. Do I have... I think I'm only ever... yeah, I want to be able to put any combination of iron and maybe not stone, but I do want... do I have boxes? I have these. I think we can have everything to at least get some of the steel build online if we can just, like, commit to having some kind of iron plan. So this one is going to be the iron belt, and it basically wants to do this, because we also want to be able to put another splitter in here when we've got more, and run more down here to... actually, where is it? 12 is here, so this one wants to join like so, and then I will probably think about a buffer strategy for this later, but also, can we just do... okay, yeah, we're going to do this differently later once I've got more splitters, but basically I wanted a plan to be able to kind of buffer this. It's not really enough space, is it? Here and here. That should work. We should be able to go in here and then back out here, and then... yeah. We're going to struggle for... we're not really going to struggle for connecting these things up. They're going to go like so. We're going to go also like here or something, and now we can... once we get this coal in... and I think for now this box might be enough of a buffer of coal. We can... it's actually a little bit closer than I wanted, but yeah, I think all of this is a buffer situation that I will feel pretty bad about. And also this needs to be a better power pole. But we do now have some kind of... that's the wrong way, that's not where I wanted that at all. I want to go over here. Not grenading the place. Yeah, we've now got some kind of plan for, you know, making steel in bulk. which is nice. And also inside the base. And I've got another tower which has, again, a particular set of resources. Is this... I don't want to be turning all my stone into walls at this point. But yeah, this is... We're now buffering these things. We're now buffering... I need to cut the coal to this tower. We already have more coal there than we need. And I think we probably cut platform coal as well. We might actually be just... Yeah, I think we're just done with coal at the moment. Which is surprising. So we've got this deconstruction planner that will take all of that away. Yeah, I think we just have... Okay, let's defend this differently. Because we kind of... Oh, did I cancel all the turrets? Did I build all the turrets? Did I just not get enough ammo from all these other places? Yeah, because I'm going to kind of have these guys fall back to... And then probably also have these other turrets fall back as well. To, like, back over here, where we've got, you know, these other turret friends. Guys. Was it all built? It was all underground, so I didn't even care about that stuff. Good job. What am I... Okay, losing turrets. Losing turrets is kind of bad. That was not really in the plan. I wonder if they're out of... Oh, it's down there. They're attacking from that side to this position that's barely defended. Yeah, that's understandable. That's a decent move on their part. How far? 25 minutes in? Oh, they were also running out of ammo. So... Yeah, we just give these guys ammo. They're fine. We actually need to come back with quite a bit more ammo, don't we? Yeah. Do we need to... Yes, we're going to put that iron down. That's all fine. We've cut the coal supply because that was always the plan. All that belt doesn't really even matter because we're like collecting a whole lot of iron. In fact, oh, that's another interesting thing about this always being darkness is that my roboport is not charging a whole lot. Interesting. Do these guys need... Yeah, I need to get more bullets, which is a thing. There were a couple of other things I wanted to do today, which we might get around to doing. You need to go back to bullets. Give me these. Give me these. Just, yeah, hand feeding. Hand feeding is cool, isn't it? And then I wanted... I didn't actually need those at all. I needed plate for more mining drills, but I also kind of had all the plate that we needed for... Yeah, we'll just craft some cogs as well. We've got nuclear power. We are not in a position to do anything with nuclear power. Cool. Warp planet teleporter energy upgrade? Sure. What's this thing? This looks weird. Warp accumulator? Okay, cool. Warptorio toolbar, things we'll get around to when we've got more stuff. Yeah, I did want to reorganize this thing. Are we... Yeah, I wanted to reorganize this thing so that I could use one of these lanes for green chips, because the thing that struck me is I've got red chips here, and we're kind of building up a lot of red chips. Oh well. Yeah, we've got red chips here. If we've got steel down here, and we've got some stone capacity over here, purple science maybe somewhere, and we're kind of close. If I can get green chips back up here, that and the red chips and the steel are the big obstructions for purple science. So that's the thing we're going to do. Is these guys all... Yeah, these guys are all... Some of these things are... Yeah, this is why you don't put mixed stone mining in amongst other things. But also all the buffers are full. So... We... Oh, this has run down quite a lot, hasn't it? This guy has been busy. Okay. We were gonna... I wanted to do this refueling thing anyway, which is why I got the teleporter back here. Have we burnt down any forests? We've actually not burnt down any forests, which is, you know, oh well. It's on this side, isn't it? Can I put it here? And then... If I put a pipe here, I get acid. Yes. And if I get a pipe here, I get light oil. Yeah. So this acid is, I think, also the plan of... Because one of the other things that's in this harvester wing is there's these pipes here which go underground to nowhere yet. But I could have... Actually, the other thing I did want, which we're going to do, is I did want to be able to walk through that space. But maybe I have another... Maybe I have another tank over here for acid and connect it up here. But then what's my plan for getting uranium ore out of this thing? Because it'll just be on the inside of this belt. Or there isn't really, like, this is already kind of tightly packed, and there isn't really a way to get uranium off this any better. So not sure whether I'm going to use the teleporter to bring acid over here to mine with this setup, or whether... And yeah, not all of these drills have the acid. The outside layer of drills won't, but also whatever. More tech. I don't really need research speed. Shooting speed is kinda meh. Good for a rocket launcher. Not really great. It's not adding a whole lot of value to the turrets. Let's get power armor. Because yeah, the things we're not really making yet. Okay, I think also, I mean, these buffers are full. These buffers are pretty much full. I think we start to tear this part of it down. And yeah, one of the other interesting things about this, I made sure I only ever used medium electric poles on the platform, so I can get this deletion planner of small power poles and mining drills and just drag it over the whole thing and not care. Unpicking... I lost a turret. Unpicking the rest of this is going to be a bit of a pain though, because I don't have a deletion planner. Like, I don't want to bother picking up all the trees, and if there are cliffs in here as well, I don't want those. But that's the thing we'll worry about later. For now, we've put more light oil in there, so that's good. And let's leave this one because we can remember where it goes. Currently all of the oil in the system flows through this pipe, which is not a thing I'm super happy about, but whatever. It's also on the platform. The bots will repair it if it's damaged. This is now like nicely topped up. Something's beeping. I think I need a couple more guns. So let's get some of these. Let's get some of these. Is it time to start packing everything up yet? I hope not. I hope we can... Is it over here? Is it these guys? Oh yeah, they're just out of bullets. It's just straight up dudes out of bullets. Yeah, so I think we need to bring more bullets. Let's just help a bit. Because I guess we've got... Yeah, the last time I was looking at whether or not this was fine, it was... when I had shields and when I wasn't taking health damage. It was when I was looking at smalls, and now we've also got mediums in here as well. And also because it's always night. Like, there's an aspect of this that this mod has made easier with Nightfall, rather than for this level in particular with Nightfall, is that these attacks are constant rather than once or twice in giant waves, which means that... Oh, you just didn't have repair packs. Okay, whatever. Yeah, which means that... Oh, these guys are out of ammo as well. So we're probably about to lose a bunch of these turrets, but that's fine. That's not a lot of ammo. Yeah, because if these were... Currently, the main issue is just running out of ammunition, and then the turrets not being able to shoot back. And other than that, the turrets are mostly able to control themselves. The issue is... The issue with Nightfall, with shorter nights, is that... This one, we've got to pack all this stuff up. Yeah, the issue with Nightfall and smaller nights is that... all of these guys would arrive at once and overwhelm our ability to even fight back. Whereas at the moment we can mostly just fight these guys off, is pretty fine. We'll get all this belt back, apparently. These guys are also out of ammo. Cool. What did they leave down there? Oh, belt. Yeah, okay. And then my bots are also unhappy because I'm trying to do personal roboport things. And I don't have the suit charge because it hasn't been daytime. And yeah, that's an interesting thing. An interesting consequence of all of this. Yeah, we're going to need a couple more turrets down here because we used to have more turrets and then we took some of them away while we were plugging other stuff in. Then we're going to need to leave these guys some bullets. I mean, 32 minutes is kind of about the time when I would be thinking about leaving a world anyway. But we've also got to get the harvester back. It's all bell. Okay, whatever. I mean, we did just fill up a giant harvester with... I mean, do we even need to worry about that stuff? I don't think I do. I think as long as these guys don't run out of ammo. Yeah, one of the reasons why this thing has radars and then multiple radars is this would let me deconstruct all of this stuff from the map without even being there. Because it's Nightfall, there's usually a day sequence where I would expect this to be safe enough that I can pick up all of the walls and then go and pick up the turret. Like a normal Warptorio, if you've just got everything on the turret or on the platform, then you would just be able to leave it there and have it warp back when the warp cycle finishes. Because we have this kind of Nightfall thing and then a special planet that... Yeah, but I think also because... Let's actually go back over to the harvester, because I'm probably going to need to do that myself. These guys are probably fine for a while, aren't they? That's actually a lot out of ammo, so hopefully we have gathered more ammunition. Hopefully we've gathered more iron than we've spent on ammunition. We have spent quite a lot on ammunition. My bots are not here, which means these guys aren't... Okay, let's leave them as ghosts. Yeah, I think 34 minutes, it's time to get out of here anyway. There isn't a big need to hit any particular night or day window on this world, because there isn't a night or day window. But what we do have to do is come back through here, and then, yeah, I think I'm going to need to... All these guys will successfully deconstruction plan because all the bots are powered by the general power grid rather than by me. I came over here and ended up not having any bullets, which is going to be interesting if I'm supposed to be defending, yeah, things like this rolling in when I'm unpacking everything. But then also because one side of this doesn't really have defense, I kind of need to pick this thing up myself rather than run a... I guess I could time a warp exit. I could time a warp exit to be... to hit the warp exit as I am... Yeah, once we've pulled all these things down, but then... what are we going to do instead of power armor? I guess better shields? Yellow science? Yeah, because we're still... Maybe this will defend itself. Maybe we can just go back when it... Because we're not getting hugely attacked from this area. And we still do have a number of guns with a number of bullets because we've got somewhere over here, this chest. So maybe we can just leave this here. Yeah, I reckon we've got everything. Bots having jobs, bots not having jobs. I reckon we just hit this warp now. We just stay... Yeah, this is going to go back to the harvester floor, but that's fine. Oh, this guy here. Get that one back. Is this on... How far does this platform go? Oh, this is the edge of the platform. So yeah, so that flamethrower turret we would have left behind. It's fine. Yeah, we're going to leave behind the dangerous world. We didn't pick up much copper. We weren't really short of copper. We've got enough coal for a while. Didn't redo these green chips, but I kind of want to. And we are now in a new place. We lost the belt that was kind of drifting between here. These guys took some damage, is fine. These guys took some damage. Those guys took some damage. We're in a new place. It's fine. We should probably go and repair these. And then also let's check on... Or maybe the bots weren't doing anything because my stuff was turned off. Yeah, all of these buffers are full again. We need to get some stone in here. These guys are pretty happily running. Blue science is pretty happily running. I do need to get more steel in just a variety of places. And maybe we made a profit of iron on that previous world. Maybe... Oh, here's everything we need. Yeah, maybe we made a profit of iron on the previous world. Maybe not. Yeah, that was allegedly a kind of scary world. I would like to find uranium here. And otherwise, yeah, that was Warp Zone 34. It was scary and dark, and we shot a lot of things. And yeah, we'll come back and I will hopefully have more of a purple science plan. Are we at least... Oh, no. Let's do one more thing first, which is a thing I should have done previously. And I've just realized that down here, I have no steel buffer. So we're just going to work on that quickly by just having... Yeah, things we achieved today. This here was the build that we did today. So that's nice. And yeah, I don't even know whether this is going to be enough steel for the purple science that we want to do. But, you know, we did one build, we didn't do the green chips, I'll have to do that again at some point as well. But we do have some nice harvesters now. So yeah, lots of things is good.